Am I Nima? This game is about a daughter who has to convince the mother that they're their daughter. Right? Doesn't sound right when you say it out loud. I need a girl with a nice big mouth, someone who can talk like for a whole while. Let's begin. Let's see what Nima got for us. N. I. And when you see N-I, there's one word that comes to the mind first. Like, ain't that nasty?
Later, Nick.
Here we go, Big Nima. This look clean. Nima question mark, because we don't really know if it's like the daughter, like we're pretending to be here. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect ovulating prison for you to spend eternity. Ovulating prison is crazy. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. Just bro, what's an ovulating prison look like? An overflow of prisoners coming in? Or an overflow of prisoners leaving? I don't know. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain. And you yourself finally awoken by a mysterious figure. Edward! You're breathing! I can't do that voice. The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. There's a whole bunch going on with this screen right now. Okay, so I have this whole thing I can look up in the top left. Like, I guess I can collect items. We have us in the bottom right. This is like an interactive visual novel. You are underground. Dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. Oh, who's that right there? Hey, now who's on the steps? Dad, mom? Or is that the creature that forced me into Nima's body? That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to a chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Okay, so I have stranger here in the top left. I have stranger here in the top right. Okay, I'm filling my brain up with stranger. I don't know if that helps at all. The only thing my brain is thinking is stranger right now. Right, what if I press trash? Okay, let's put stranger there. Okay, maybe this is to help organize my thoughts. Let's see. Nima, is that you? Okay, so now I have Nima here as a name. Okay. So this is like a detective type game too, to make sure I can act like the daughter properly. Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. This is like that, I can't remember the game, but you were just combining random words just to see if you can get different things to pop up. I don't know if I ever posted me playing that, but I can't think of the name off the top. Infinite Craft. It's called Infinite Craft. There we go. Okay, what if we combine Nima and Stranger? Mom? What? Wait, hold up. It's the dialogue skipped because I was trying to press mom again. Hopefully that wasn't nothing too important. When you're done, words can be dragged from your brain to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. Okay, and then I bring it down to my... Mom? What's going on? This is called... Okay. This is nice. This is nice. Has anyone ever made a game like this? Mom, what's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You're Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. So mom tied us up though. So that means possessions must be common in whatever city or world we're in if we're already tied up, and that's crazy. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost? Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way up the stairs. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. We're so hard. Thanks, Mom. Mom, you good? This art style, nice. A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. Sorry, is that an onion with a fish shell at the end? You're feeding me some chum bucket goulagoon BS. I see all these books in the background. Sell them for a proper meal. And I know inflation kicking in, but golly. The odor reminiscent of a wet dog and dirty socks is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small dull spoon in your now free hand. She's even uglier up close. Low key. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. There was an accident and you want to make sure my memory is straight. So what? I had a head injury and your first thought was, let's tie my daughter up to a chair. No hospitals are available or nothing. Like, we don't got nothing like that. Why is there red in the background right here? Wait, let's put mom in our head. We probably need mom in our head. What if we put mom and Nima and put those together? Oh no, this might be rough. This might be rough. I didn't even know. Dad. Okay. Wow. I made a mistake. I was just putting mom and Nima. That created fear, family, love. Let's just leave that alone right there for now. Is there a save button? So if I lose, I just have to start over? That would suck. I'm not gonna lie. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules and we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at your bowl of food and then back up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in the binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to bring you items, and I want you to think about how these items make you feel if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this congee make you think of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. Congee, hungry, disgust. Why would we combine love and disgust? Oh, that can't combine. You hesitate, looking down the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, you know that's not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thoughts lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. There is no way you want me to look at this bowl and think anything besides disgust. I promise you there's no way. If you really do think that, I think you're a fake mom and I'm the real child, because there's no way. Okay, so disgust. Gotta be. Wait, what? Oh, I have to bring it down to, here we go. Ill. Despite every fiber you're being sent screaming not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot congee down your throat. Overwhelmed by the pungent taste of mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this over-seasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cute cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, mom, I can't eat this. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes at the notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there is perfectly fine congee at home. Seems to cause her physical anguish. You can't cook. Do not force this BS down my throat, bro. Please. You know what? I have some Burgie's Burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. She's gonna feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of congee certainly chased away your appetite. Now you prefer a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming and you hit your head. Okay, swimming, hit your head. Dad, congee, hungry. Okay, fear. What if I combine swimming and fear? What happens? Drown. Oh, okay. So let me, okay. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Ow. So now I got pain 2 times. Okay, what if I put family in pain? Dad. Oh, wow. Dad in pain, grief. Got you. So family in pain equals dad. Dad is just not a, dad is a soft spot. We do not talk about dad in this household. Ow, likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. What? You just said she's trying to... Wait, my organs? Hold up. What am I missing right here? What do you... You can't just slide that in here and then not continue on the message, because now I'm confused. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow, real tests will begin. You pass those and you'll be free to leave the basement and everything will return to normal. What is normal? How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? ... Great question. What is normal for this household? I am bound to a chair. Take me to the hospital. Where's Dad? I suppose it's only fair if you get a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain raking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? Man, drown. Let's do drown. Did I die? Did I die in the accident? No. You were in a coma. Let's not worry about that right now, okay? Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to add? A lot of pain popped up right here. But I'm gonna go Dad. Where's Dad? Your mother looks down at her hands. Dad's not here. What do you remember about him? You search your mind. You search through your mind of anything you can recall about your father. The memory that returns isn't an event or a story, but a smell. He smells like fish. Your mom's stony face cracks into a smile. Then she laughs. Did Dad drown trying to save me? Nah. Yeah, he did. You yawn. Your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I just have a bunch of pain in my head. I just have one more question. What do you want to ask? Okay, something about pain. You hurt me. I remember you hurt me. You hurt me. Mom flinches. You can tell you have struck a nerve. She begins to tremble. What was that text flowing in the background? This vibe is interesting, bro. Yo, what is happening? Nima, honey, I know I'm not always present, but I would never. You tied me to a chair. What did you do to Dad? You have a second memory come to you. You are trapped in an abyss, eyes shut and disconnected from your brain. You can feel your mother holding your hand. No, play dumb. Sorry, Mom. I'm confused. Mom relaxes a little, although she does not let go of the bar you struck her with. Okay, so our mom does love us. I think that was letting us know that we technically chose the wrong answer because our mom does indeed love us, and but there's some circumstances on why we're attached to a chair. Lately, I've been prioritizing my work over you, and that's not fair. I'll be different now, I promise. That doesn't mean I ever actively wanted to hurt you, but I can't deny you've been hurt because I've not been there when you needed me. The conversation trails off. You're both unwilling to look at each other now. The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, and you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes of fastening in your chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Okay, so I mean, I guess us randomly passing out also was a concern because I did just pass out there mid-conversation, so she has us kept down here so we don't hurt ourselves. I guess that can be truthful. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished, sickly form. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely without indulgence. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so. Her acts of mothership seems little more than a performance. Oh goodness! Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again the world goes dark. So does she love us or not? Mom, you're giving me mixed signals. What you say? Fossil. Fossil. Okay, so we have voice acting. So what? This is the fossil chapter. My head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Okay. Dad memory. Wait, what did it say? This is what my dad looked like. I remember him. Okay, so I have dad memory fish. Okay, let's wipe everything there. Let's have dad memory, right? What is this? A lava lamp. What is this? Hot to the touch. What's this? The water has been sitting here for a while. I wonder what's living inside it now. Okay. Ooh. A child's drawing is vaguely resembles a koi fish. James Pond. Okay. Potential pet, I guess. That's what they said. Pet fish. Let's put that together. James Pond. All right. I was a child. I was her child. And I was her child. I was his child. I was her child. In this kingdom of the sea. Of this kingdom by the sea. Let me stop speed reading them. Focus. Dad aquarium. Plush happy memory. Okay, so now I have plush happy and memory there. But okay, these are all the words in my head right now. Ooh, cockroach. Can I touch that? Okay, I guess I can't touch it. I can't eat it. I wish I could be the powerhouse of the cell. What is that? A mitochondria? Nematochondria. Yeah, you're whack for that one. Science and death. Okay. Is it July already? It feels like a million years. It's been a million years. Now I got time. Tomato Boy. It's the coolest. I've read all the comics. Okay. Was that monkey? This human looks strange. What? Why did that get discussed? That's not a human. Oh, I guess that's the demon in us. Doesn't know that what a monkey is. Like, what? My purpose in life. I wonder what my purpose is. Okay. What if I combine life and disgust? That don't work. Life and dad. Dream. We combine life and dad and we got dream. So real. What are we talking about here? What if we combine disgust and happy? That don't work. Disgust and time? That would be death though. Death and time. Forgotten. Forgotten is death and time? Memory and forgotten got mom. Okay. This is my special jar of wishes. Right now, I wish I could get out of here. I used to chew on these pencils. Okay. My old locker. I can't remember the code. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so I need to try to remember that code. I was not talented at all. A penguin. I wonder if they're ever jealous of the birds that can that are in the sky. Envy, okay. Not to toot my horn, but I'm a pretty strong swimmer. We got swim team. That's probably why we drowned. Digging deeper. This book is about evolution. I wonder what we will evolve to. We got age. What if I put age and memory together? Forgotten. Okay. There. Field studies. She's been a long time working on this one. No one even read it. That sucks, bro. We have work, though. These fish are trapped in a fake world. We got trapped, and now... Zong 7. I spent all those years studying my Mandarin still sucks. Understanding that my mind is full of nonsense right now. What if I put knowledge and forgotten? Memory. What if I put, I just accidentally made a rock. How did I get leech? I don't even know how I did that. Trapped and hungry. Trapped in science. Experiments. Fossil and envy. Oh, Nema. Nema is fossil and envy. That one makes sense. Experiment, stranger. Sashimi. I don't even know how I got sashimi. Got Nema. I'm getting random. Where did food come from? Disgust, work, food. Food, work, disgust. Okay, it's like when you bring something near something, it automatically combines it. Even like if it's within the same thing. I got knife, life, dream, book, mom, leech boy. What if I knife, leech boy, sashimi? Okay. Oh, James Pond again? All right. Was it always this lumpy? Lonely. I got bed, lonely. Okay, let's go to the well. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. That's hilarious. S tier hater. I wonder what's up there. I got what I get from up there. Looking at that, I got. It looks pretty out there. I got outside. Okay, outside and trapped. Outside trapped made fear. I got mind. I made predator and mom. Forgiveness. Forgiveness lonely. Okay. I'm gonna put all these in here and I'm gonna just see what I can create. Even though this is a horrible idea because I'm gonna overwhelm myself with words, but might as well. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can create new words. Oh, I got blood, got freedom, got surgery, got pretend, plush, river, pain, healing, guts, no berserk, monster, neglect, depression, goodness gracious, shark fin soup. I don't even know what's being combined, bruh. Candy! We have to find a way out of here. What's up here? The bathroom is locked, but what if I need to? Should I knock for mom? Yes. Are you awake? Yes. She looks terrifying, bro. Look at that. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain on the lock and held nearly closed. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door is locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Shh. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you passing by to ascend the stairs in a staccato of thumps and exit this basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She's not buying it. She returns trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag, bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. So, how does our mom know we're not okay? Like, I feel like we must initially woke up, did something that gave her the impression like, oh, my kid is not okay. Unless we were never okay, we always had a demon in it. Like, there's like, why is my mom like this? This is a crazy conclusions to jump to in my opinion. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her mom. Did you sleep well, mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. Who is that? Is that the demon in our head just talking? You blabber too much. She looks disheveled. Just disheveled. It's unclear if she slept well at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to make a full recovery. Okay, you're a doctor. I do know you did something with fossils, right? Like, I know you're some form of science because you made a book that nobody read. Your book flopped. Sorry, you know, everyone has to go through an experimental phase. You know, you have to fail before you succeed. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips a notebook and makes note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dream? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook and closes it. And the fake smile turns into a real one. You're going to be better today, right? Today is going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you have to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. I got shark and plush. She places a plush of a shark on the table in front of you. For some reason, it invokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia. It's the aquarium. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything that this reminds you of? Yeah. Aquarium. The trip. That's the toy Dad got me from the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes, let us out the bowl. It's not really a good time for that right now. What are you looking to your side? What's over there? What are you looking at? Why is there only red lighting? Like, is there redness outside? Is there apocalypse? If you stare into the sun too long, you get possessed by a demon? Am I Nima? Oh man, promise me. Promise we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Memories of your father embrace fills your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a melon chuckle. She lets out a melon of a chuckle! It's funny, you used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey, he never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminds you of him. R.I.P. Dad. I just thought he left, you know what I'm saying? But he got caught up in a storm while fishing or something. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. That's depressing. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm glad I didn't lose the both of you. Okay, so this either had to be, okay, this couldn't have been us swimming. We had to get knocked off a boat or something. We had to be fishing and some storm hit out of nowhere. Some life of strange hurricane came out of nowhere. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed into its surface. There's a prismatic glow in the rock and an obdulized skeleton frozen in time and then cracked open like an egg. A fossil. You brought me a fossil. Just literally just tell me you brought me a fossil. Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. She still places it on the table and pushes it towards you. What does this remind you of? It's a fossil, but I feel like you want something else out of me. But that's definitely that's a fossil. A fossil from work? This is one of the fossils that you study for at work. I didn't know if we were going to be scared of the fossil, so we should have been fear or grief or something. I don't know. You're reminded of all the time your mom spends in her office toiling away at descriptions and classifications for fossils like these. A job that takes up so much of her time yet pays so little. You're working with these fossils pretty much all the time. You wrote books about them. Do you remember this one's name? When you look at the fossil, the only thing that comes to your mind is that it looks like a silhouette of a shadowed man. There's something about it that calls to you, as if the shape of the stone is in the perfect shape to fit you. You have a desire to crawl inside the stone and become entombed with it. As a parasite. So in Nima is a parasite, because I don't understand why you would say that besides if it was a parasite, because that made absolutely zero sense. Okay, that made no sense to me. Gotta be a parasite. No. Morella Splendens. Who? Is that an actor? Sounds like a 70s corn star. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what a 70s corn star sound like. I don't, bro. Cause you really think I do, and the problem is I really don't. See, now you causing problems. Now you causing problems, and now I'm gonna finish those problems, cause you're gonna stop accusing me like that. Watch yourself. But that's all right. It's not important right now. You sigh. She constantly tested you on that useless piece of shit. That small spark of anger unlocks a treasure trove of hidden resentment you held for your mother within her work. How much she offloaded onto you in order to prioritize her research. Kind of a waste of time. What was that? You spent the whole summer down here obsessing over that thing that's been dead for millions of years. That is fair. That is fair. That is fair. Especially if you're not even getting paid that much. As a child, 100% valid. Just a nerve with that. She reacts by balling her fists. A steel veil crosses over her eyes. You spoiled brat. You can play and do nothing all summer. Maybe to you this looks like I'm wasting my time, but all this work I've done so we can fix our family. Mom, what does a million-year insect have to do with our family? Or is it because our family is hunted by certain parasites? And the reason why dad died is because of a parasite? I don't know. You shouldn't have said that. Why not? It's the truth. Okay, so this is our inner monologue, and the small words is the parasitic demon monologue. Play? You didn't even let me go outside. I felt like I was in prison. You had to learn your lesson. What lesson? You really shouldn't have said that. I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. You are good. You are my good and happy daughter, Nima. Am I Nima? She speaks as she's reminding you herself who you are, but the tone is clearly suggesting that you've begun to wander off the script she set out for you. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. What did I do? I was ready to forgive you, for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems like you're too spiteful to move on that. What happened? You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Wait. I only made 2 choices. I can't randomly talk throughout the... What do you mean I'm not Nima? Am I Nima? Your mother grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking further. Gruffly, she picks you up by her arms and hauls you back to the room. She deposits you in the threshold of the door and then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering about controlled stimulus as she stops away from the door and begins ascending the stairs down the basement. You messed up. You pushed your buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore. You banish the errant thought from your mind. After interrogation today, you want nothing else but the comfort of your bed. You find yourself awake in bed. These are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle and your arms push against a series of tight ropes that bind you still. What? I told you she doesn't like failure. Your mother enters the room wiping a small steel pick with antiseptic tissue. You're awake? I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine, you won't need it. She leans over you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. What is going... How did I answer anything wrong? Where did I go wrong? Or is this how the plot's supposed to go? Am I really Nima? Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have gone wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. Am I a fake daughter? She's been running procedures on me? She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. There's always next time. You feel the blade pass your socket and push into your nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. It's been an eternity in this darkness until a familiar voice, Nima, is that you? How did I fail? Did I fail? Okay, I think that was a ending. So what I want to do is I want to open that lock that was on the door. This is when my head was filled with just pain. Let's say rock. Swimming? I got hurt while swimming. You feel like you don't trust that explanation. You went swimming by yourself and hit your head on the rock. I told you not to go because the current was too strong, but you didn't listen as usual. You were lucky I found you when I did. Okay, so I definitely died while swimming and she tried to put me back together. That's maybe a thing. Really? Yeah. Her voice tinged in regret. She's lying to you. Okay, so she lied? Let's go River. River doesn't do anything. You hurt me is pain. Let's go. If I do Mom, are you okay? That's a good question. Grief? Where's Dad? Okay, no, I think pain is a good one. Asking if she's okay. Mom, are you okay? Are you okay, Mom? She looks surprised and looks down at her cardigan. Do I not look okay? You look like you stopped taking care of yourself a long time ago. You tried to smile warmly at her. I was worried about you, but it's okay. We just need to run these tests. How about afterwards we spend the last week of summer break heading down to Radium. A nice hot spring will do us some good. Sure. Can I help you somehow? Just focus on getting better. You yawn, your mom takes notice. Okay, so this is the last thing I need to say. We're gonna say, am I Nima? Am I Nima? Your mother looks stricken, drawing away from you. She closes her heart, and instead of a smile, you see the same stony face you saw in the memory that flashed through your brain. I'm joking. I know my name's Nima. Your mother doesn't laugh. Nima, this isn't the time to be joking. I need you to take this seriously. Well, that was a waste of a question, but it was worth to get the look on her face. The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden plug. Okay, now I pass out. Okay. Life. That says life. This is fossil. Okay, and the fossil's in our head, so it's kind of like a parasite. Okay, so that kind of, you know, goes together. Okay, should I knock for mom? No. Can't remember the pass. How would I remember the password though? What hint would I have to get? Can I just look it up? Would anyone be mad if I just looked it up? There's things under the bed. These ugly things are on my feet. Brock's? Why did I buy these? Brock's guilt? Save the whales. Though it's beautiful when a whale dies, they host an entire ecosystem. I wish I could shrink down and see how dolls live. What do I, like, how do I even, I have no clue how would I even, palynologist? Oh, that's what my mom is. Heart boy, no, memory. School, boredom. Stacy, what the heck are golden fish? I'm getting a whole bunch of words this time around. Trophy. Erosion? Like, what am I getting erosion for? Age, ruin. What the heck? I'm gonna look this up because I don't know how to get this. Now, as I was looking up how to figure this out, I did not see a single explanation. It was just people just doing it. I could not find a single explanation on this, but the answer is pond. And the reason why I think the answer is pond, it has to be for the fact that everything was revolving around fishing on water with the dad. But I would have literally never guessed pond because I don't know what hints I was supposed to use for that. Pomegranate Prince. Okay, they just have a bunch of, like, tomato boy, casserole girl. Like, they have a whole bunch of random characters. Is this my boyfriend or did I just imagine he was? That's like a pop star. Who wrote my diary? Goodness gracious. Do not trust the woman. Kill her. Nice Brox. Thanks. By the way, okay, hold on. Let me read this. I think I might be the bad person if you're and grabbed her wallet when she wasn't looking on Pearl. Today was just another. Hold up. Okay. Don't trust the mom. That's basically all I need to know. Don't trust the mom. She is not a trustworthy person, which you really did not have to tell me twice. Look at how many words are here. Now let's knock for mom. Okay, now we're here. Let's see if we can get a different ending. I think the ending I got was the good ending. I think that's what I was supposed to say. It says lie to her. Okay, when I think of that, when I look at that, I need to think of, if I do I have the bed trip. He belongs on the bed. Let's do bed. He belongs on the bed. This makes so much sense. Last night you would have sworn your pillow was missing a sharp beside it. This belongs on my bed. Do you know why? Thanks, mom. Why'd you choose this test for me? I can't tell you that. It would ruin the test. Did you get this for me? No, I thought the otter was cuter. What? This guy's so cute though. Your mother rolls her eyes. Yeah, that's what he said too. Wait, let's use like the Rotten Tomato boy. Dang it! James Pond? James Pond! But how would I know James Pond was the answer? Was there anything that said James on the door? I don't know. Pet fish? What's the pet fish doing out of this house? This isn't your pet fish, but that's kind of close. Where does the fish leave? Bowls, the sea? You said pet fish, so where does your pet fish live? Aquariums? That's right. What do aquariums when you think about? Fish? No, Nima. She is not letting this go. Tears up. Starvation. Starvation discontinues the thing? I just realized if it has like a little highlight behind the words, I can use those words. Tears up. Tears up. You're overwhelmed by fading memories of your father. Every day you find it more difficult to remember his face. That's why the butthead your toy. He died in Memento. Okay, there was tears up and then there was tear up, I think. I think those were two separate options. Uh-huh. Here comes the waterworks. Nemo, what's wrong, dear? I just miss Dad so much. I miss the old life in the city. I miss our yearly trips to the aquarium, da-da-da. And I miss having a proper family. For the first time, your mother does not hesitate to approach you, squeezing you so hard you might explode. I'm sorry, Nemo. And you squeeze back. I wish we never moved to this stupid town. A life filled with potential squandered by a freak accident. Who knows where you would be if he was still alive. Your father loved you more than anything, but he's not coming back. You're all I have left, so we need to stick together for his sake. Okay, Nemo, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of... Okay. So this is the fossil. Let's go through and choose all the answers that are available. I could use Brox as one. The origin of Brox. What? This reminds you of the origin of the story for the Brox. Jackson Brock, resident of Fort McMurray, Alberta, is about an Albertan. I do not care. From a huge oil industry to a wealth of fossils, Alberta is all about dinosaurs. So he came up with the idea of taking that love and putting it on your feet. He invented a material from a crude oil, which, okay, so now you know Brox are dinosaurs. Nemo, did you zone out? No. Joke time. Shall I compare them to a summer day? Not now, Nemo. Tough crowd. A shark? What if a shark with the Cambrian era, would it have any chance of survival? Probably not. Not enough prey to eat. I don't think that's what scientists are interested in. Okay. Do you feel guilty? You hesitated to show this to me. Why? I'm going to start asking you harder questions. Harder how? If I explain, it would defeat the purpose. Okay, so these don't progress the story. The other, when they're green right here, they do progress the story. Am I homeschooled now? Is that what's happening? No, it's not. Well, it's educational, but this is also important to your aspect of life. You look at her cardigan in the lab and then the fossil. Is it you? Is that your answer? A fossil form work. This is one of your fossils that you study. You remind of all the time your mom speaks one of your time. You're working with these fossils all the time. Yeah. Nah. Wait, that progressed the story. That doesn't normally progress the story. I'm going to bed. Bro, I accidentally got the same ending as last time. I guess there's no different endings. This is a demo. They just want you to get to the end. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the game. Am I Nemo? I don't know if I am Nemo. I feel like I'm Nemo, but there's so much going on. This is a amazing concept for a game. With this, they did what you kids say popped off with this idea. Fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know any other random games y'all want me to play. Without further ado, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.